Well, this week I'll be exploring the Keppel Islands. We're up here at the lookout, and that'll be my abode over the next few days. Keppel Bay Marina, a magic spot here on the Capricorn coast in Queensland. And what a magic day. I can't wait to get out there and hopefully catch a few big fish. The Keppel Bay crew take us out for a big day of hauling in huge reefies. Yeah, baby. Yee-hoo! Keppel also produces blue salmon.
Salmon, it's a big fella.
The local kids get into plenty of action too. Oh yeah, here's a good one. And I just miss out on a charging GT.
Yeah! Oh! Whoa! Here he comes! Here he comes! Oh! Here he comes!
Yeah, baby!
Keep it there! Keep it there! Keep it there!
Oh, look at him. Keppel Bay Marina is a dramatically beautiful gateway to tropical North Queensland. Just above the Tropic of Capricorn between Rockhampton and Yeppoon. It's the perfect base for sailing and fishing around the magnificent Keppel Islands, so close by. And it has the reputation as being the friendliest marina on the whole east coast. Tonight, we're putting that hospitality to the test. At the marina's award-winning Waterline restaurant, my wife Monique and I are dining with the proprietors. Libby and Richard Wilson started building this dream lifestyle here around 20 years ago, and tomorrow they're taking us fishing. This is where I'm staying, in one of the many villas right here on the waterfront. You can park your boat right in front, which is fantastic. Everyone's got their own berth, and in a moment, our skipper and host, Richard, will be cruising down in a boat called Keppelina, a beautiful big cat. We've got 3 gun local fishers who are coming along for the ride. Who knows, it's going to be an exciting day ahead. Good morning, all.
Good morning.
The marina's 530 berths are only 10 nautical miles away from the 18 tropical islands in the Keppel group. So it won't be long before we see some action. We're in 40 metres of water. We're north of Keppel Bay Marina, and there's some fish underneath us. Reef fishing up here can be amazing. I'm hoping for a big red of any sort. Red emperor, big nanny guy, largemouth nanny guy. But we're fishing over little patches out in the middle of nowhere. So we've found some bait, found some big fish on the sounder. Now we've got to extract them.
Come up, Libby. Just come up so your drag doesn't go. That's it. Just steady. That's the way. If you hear that drag going, that means you're wasting effort. Beautiful. Ridiculous.
Yeah, nice. Mother-in-law, eh?
Yep. Well done, Matt.
You're right. They are a good one on board. It's 1-0. There we go. Yeah, nice. Hold high left hand. That's it.
There's your big fish.
Yes, when you wind on the way down. Left.
Oh, that's a good fish.
Left. It's a good fish. Okay, wind down. Now, stop. Lift. When it does that, you can't do anything. Yeah, wind it back. Lift. Wind down. Lift. Wind down. This will be the biggest fish you've ever caught. Lift. Wind down. You'll be able to rest for the rest of the day now. Wind down. Stop. Lift.
I think this will be red.
That's it. Good stuff. Okay, go wind.
It's still shaking. It's not a cod. Oh, no! All gone.
He's gone.
Oh, how disappointing.
So why did it go?
But the hook off. Might have been shark, eh? Or red jade. No hook.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it's been shark, does it? It's broken.
That's just cut through.
Cut through. But that's the first time we dropped a live hook directly on it.
Oh.
Oh, there was a bit of weight there. You could see it load up and then pull out. I think you got a lumpy one.
He's giving up, Graham. I think it might be a cod.
Cod? Could be a cod. Be a fair size, though. Big fish. Whoa! Estuary cod. Good eating in that size? Absolutely. Better put that out of the way.
Yeah.
That'll be a big cod. This will probably be meatery, like 50, 60 pound, I would imagine.
It's either a cod or a very big red. Well, we can see some colour. It's looking very coddish. How'd you go with your estimate?
I'm a little bit under.
Not much. Yeah.
I'm under by 4 or 5
He's a
pounds.
nice fish though.
Probably go give him 30.
He's a beauty, isn't he? And generally they're found in places where, you know, there's been not a lot of pressure.
Correct, yes.
That tends to be one of the first captures. They usually get in front of those big red nanny guy. Hopefully that'll be next on the list. Now, I just free spooled it for a moment and then loaded up on this. Not quite sure what it is. Got the big Shimano Torsa jig Rex rod.
It's a bit sharky, isn't it?
It is sharky, just that sort
That
of.
big head shake,
Yeah.
that's sharky.
You never know.
Could be a big cod. We see colour.
Oh,
There he goes.
there he goes.
Shark.
Righto, up the anchor.
Rightio. Rightio.
At our new location, Monique gets lucky straight away.
Nice fish.
This is the one you've been talking about. You wanted to catch that fish, keep winding. Two-hand lift. It's good, it's good. That's it, Mon, keep it fighting it. Nearly there.
That's a nice fish.
Slide him up.
What's wrong with the side of him?
Oh,
Oh, he's had a hard life. Look at his tail.
Hey, come on.
well done. Good stuff. Got your grubby hands on
Yeah.
you. Yeah, thank you.
They're a bit small, I think.
Monique, do you want to compare with me?
Very good.
Close.
You want to hold him?
Well, 37. We'll put it beside some gulp and see if it works better or worse.
That's it, Mon, you're in now. Lift, just not too grab it. That's it, just put it Monique's on a little soft plastic. Not big fish, but a little fella. He gobbled the plastic down. Good work. Oh,
Size?
away he goes.
I might be putting that one in the esky.
Yeah, plastic.
One on plastic, he might, I think he'll go. Big pile of squid.
Look at that, down the tube.
Time, take your time.
I am taking it.
Yeah, that's a big red. It's shaking like a red jet. Nice red, wonky old red.
Yeah, baby. Yoo-hoo! Bring him on. Yeah, a largemouth nanny guy, isn't it they call them? Oh yeah, they're just gorgeous. You can tell he's come from the deep water. He's had a bit of barra trauma as well, this bloke. Yeah. But he won't be going back. He'll be on the barbecue, I think, tonight.
Go a long way.
He's on. Offshore from Keppel Bay Marina, I'm over another great reef with a group of local fishers headed up by marina owner Richard Wilson. Look at this, hey? Look at
It's
this.
on the boat, Richard. You have to try and lean the rod out. That's it. Fantastic. Got eaten by a cod. Hey Don, can you hang on to that? I'll have to go over the duck board. Yeah. He's under the boat. He's feeling sorry for me.
I've got someone's line.
It's a shark as well. Should I try and grab him?
There we go. We need some snippers.
Pliers.
Yeah,
I'm still not sure if he's out of the tangle.
some sharp little teeth there.
Yeah, say goodbye.
See you, buddy.
Well, Don, I reckon that might be time to
Move on.
depart.
We decide to come in close to the islands for a different kind of fishing sport.
Yeah, that's all right. That's perfect. Yeah! Oh! Here he comes! Here he comes! Oh! Here he comes! Yeah, baby! Keep it there! Keep it there! Keep it there! Oh! Look at him!
But we're called back by the lure of the
You get
reef
that?
for one last shot. The sun's probably another hour in it, and we're fishing for grunter. We've got a little spot. Fortunately, we've got some pretty good old fishermen on board, and they've got some of their handy spots from years gone by. Oh, and that was a cracker. Hey? Wasn't he going?
Black jerk. About a 27-pound black jerk. It could be a cod, the other
Yeah,
possibility.
I'm calling for a cod, but I reckon you got him now.
Well, he's well hooked anyway.
You just felt the tail hit the...
Oh,
No.
it's an afternoon of misfortune. That was a good fish too. Another good thing. We were thinking it was a black jewfish that you catch up in these parts.
Anyway, we'll try again.
Try again. But with the sun sinking fast, the dice roll a different way. Come on, Warwick, we're counting on you.
Silver.
Grunter. Woohoo! All right.
What was that on?
Good, good. The word was, as soon as the sun went down behind that mountain there, we were going to get stuck into some fish. That's exactly what's happened.
Head shake looked like it. Not again. Little baby grunter. They've got to be 40.
Even though he's a legal fish, that's what they like. Anyway, we'll put him back while he's still in good.
And while I'm enjoying a great Keppel Bay sunset, Guesty's going grey and damp down south. A long way down south.
Well, this is a magnificent part of the world here, right on the border of New South Wales and Victoria. Going to catch up with a farmer just up the road here, Scott. He's got a few acres, not too sure how many acres, but I know there's a beautiful river running through here. They've had a heap of rain. The river looks a little bit dirty, but I'll see if I can get him away from the farm work and see if we can't catch ourselves a nice trout. Hey! How are you, mate?
Hey,
Scott, Michael Guest. What's
Hey.
happening, mate?
oh, not a lot.
Not a lot. How many acres you got here, Scott?
750.
Now this is a workhorse, and I see you got a few mods. What's the idea of adding these extra guards? Is that just when you're going past some trees and a bit
Oh,
of
a
timber?
bit of protection, you know, when you're rounding up cattle and stuff.
If they bump into it, they're not going to bust the guards off.
You go along bush tracks, it stops all the sticks smashing your mud guards too.
In the old days, all this would have been mustered on horseback, but
Yeah.
nowadays you drive around, all you see is yellow quad bikes like this one. Now I see you fixing the fences, but is there a few other jobs you got to do?
Oh yeah, my mate Eddie's here to help me. We've got to go round up cattle. He's a bloody yellow bike man too.
Oh, he's not the fella you were telling me on the phone. He
Yeah.
got you into him.
He cost me a lot of money. I went and bought a brand new one after he told me about him.
I reckon what we've got to do is get you away from the farm work for 5 minutes, and maybe we could go and have a cast and try and catch a trout. What do you reckon?
I don't know if you'll get a can of them trout, but there's some grey ones there. But do some work first.
Ah, this is Eddie, is it?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, good mate. Nice to meet you, buddy. Farming gigs are pretty tough gigs. It's good fun when you get going around on these things doing your job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad. I've had a real good run out of that bike. A lot of people have bought a bike, have seen that in operation, and yeah, they're all come along to a place like Scott and they buy them.
You're like a salesman.
Yeah, once you ride them, you realise the difference.
Hopefully tomorrow we can get in amongst a few trout. The water's up and I think we're half a chance. It's going to be tough, but you know, that fishing's not always easy.
But overnight guesty proved that camping is always easy when you've got the right equipment. Coleman tents and campsite accessories.
They look all right, don't they?
Yeah. Murray grey ones.
Murray grey one, Jerry.
And Century batteries for reliable power.
You don't go too far without in the fridge. You've got all the bits and pieces, milk, and keep your meat in there nice and cold. And to run that, we've got this deep cycle Century battery down here, and that'll run that fridge for 3-4 days, no worries, on a big one of these big deep cycle batteries. And if you had an extended stay in a campsite somewhere, a little solar panel connecting back onto that battery and charging that battery, and you'd be set for as long as you like.
But as far as the fishing goes, it's a much better day to stay in your camp chair. Isn't that right, Scotty?
Mate, I think I'm going to have to come back and we're going to have to go fishing another day by the look of it. She looks a bit chocolate brown. Those fish are going to be tough, but that's fishing. That's the way it is.
Yeah, no, you're a bit dirty today, yes.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Nautilus Marine, your boat insurance specialist. Don't leave the boat ramp without them. If you've searched the entire east coast of Australia, you could hardly find a location with more natural advantages for a boat harbour than here at Keppel Bay Marina. 700 kilometres north of Brisbane and 1,000 kilometres south of Cairns, it's a perfect stopping off point for yachties and cruisers voyaging north or south. And coming from the south, it's the natural gateway to the vast cruising grounds of the Great Barrier Reef. Protected from the southeast by a coastal peak that is the marina's major landmark, this is a snug harbour that is rarely too hot in summer and never too cold in winter. Yet its greatest natural advantage lies not within the area of the 530 berth marina and fast developing waterside residential district itself, but about 10 nautical miles outside it. It's the magnificent sailing, cruising and fishing grounds created by the Keppel Islands, all 18 of them, which place one of Australia's best and as yet relatively unexplored nautical playgrounds right at the feet of any fisher or yachty smart enough to have a boat based here. Whether for just the duration of a cruising or fishing holiday, or for a whole new permanent life in an uncrowded and welcoming tropical paradise, Keppel Bay Marina has the lifestyle facilities and practical services to make your dreams come true. Richard and Libby Wilson started building this dream in the mid-90s. Almost 20 years on, they still run it as a family enterprise, uniquely integrated with their well-established family grazing businesses. At Keppel Bay Marina, their daughter Kylie is General Manager for what is now the biggest privately owned marina in Australia.
Our family built the marina from scratch, basically built the rock wall, dredged the harbour and made the land. And then in '96 we opened this building with 180 marina berths and a coffee machine and a cake fridge in the corner.
And you've gone on from there. Now,
Yeah.
what is it, 530 berths?
530 berths, and I think we've had about 3 renovations to the restaurant.
Over the years, the family's hard work and attitude has won a reputation for Keppel Bay as one of the most hospitable marinas on the east coast.
We promote ourselves as the friendliest marina, and I guess key to what we do is when people arrive, it's like checking into a resort for a holiday. We've got a courtesy car for them to do their shopping, we've got hire cars to go exploring, we've got one-stop marine shop in terms of chandlery items, anything that's not in stock we can get in overnight. Obviously then you've got all your trades, we've got the boatyard, we've got the restaurant on hand. For those yachties that don't want to dress up for dinner, we do room service down to the boats, we've got takeaway menus. Basically anything that they're after, we can look after.
Full range of facilities. We've got diesel fitters, gas fitters, fridges, a lot.
And having the islands just out the front.
Well, that's the beauty of it. You can go over there. I mean, how good is that? Go over there, bottle of red, sunset. Keppel Island doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
They're just less than 10 nautical miles, depending on your boat. Less than half an hour for some, so accessible for families. So many, Great Keppel itself has got 17 white sandy beaches that families can enjoy, great fishing spots not far away as well, so basically anything that you want to do on the water, it's great to do from here.
So we have transit the yachties, the cruising season, they all come in and go in, and both ways we get people, they come in, the facilities are here, they love it.
With your boat so well taken care of, the next priority has to be your own body and soul, and Keppel Bay Marina has that well catered for with its multi-award-winning waterline restaurant. It's a watering hole with a reputation that's spread by boaties up and down the coast.
We get boats that radio for a berth allocation so they can come in for dinner.
Waterline Restaurant is renowned for its seafood, of course, much of which couldn't come any fresher than straight off the commercial fishing boats that bring in their catches right here to the Keppel Bay Marina docks. And another ingredient that sets it apart is beef from the Wilson family's own cattle property, Banana Station.
The best local beef and seafood is what we have on the menu, and our local beef is produced on our family cattle properties, processed locally and served here at the restaurant.
Yeah, and served nowhere else, pretty much.
That's right. It's the only place that you can buy. Only place you can buy Banana Station beef is here at the Waterline.
And family in the kitchen as well.
Absolutely. My husband Matt's the executive chef, so he's responsible for all of our meals.
It's not surprising that the Waterline has become a significant hospitality hub for the surrounding communities.
With our alfresco setting, we do cocktail parties, we do business lunches, we do weddings, we have mothers groups that come down onto the lawn, we have great for families because the kids can run around, and then in the evening transforms into a really relaxed and peaceful evening dining venue.
The next step is to make this your lifestyle forever. And Keppel Bay Marina now makes this possible with the development of these stunning new waterfront villas. Located to offer cool and relaxing easterly views across the marina, these luxurious homes are beautifully finished and offer plenty of space for your family and all its toys. Some have garages for 3 cars, and every one has its own pontoon dock right at your doorstep. And this is just the start of a range of residential lifestyles to be built here.
That's stage 1 of our residential development here at the marina. There will be additional stages following that, but stage 1 is the waterfront villas that have their own private marina berth. It's very rare that you have a location such as ours where you can literally walk out of your house onto your boat and be at a group of 18 subtropical islands in less than half an hour.
And on that note, I'll leave the last word to one of the first couples who've made the move here to Keppel Bay Marina.
And we went up and down the coast looking for somewhere to retire from Brisbane, and we came in here and we met Richard and Libby Wilson, and we saw some land and we bought the land and
Decided this
and that was it.
where we would retire.
So it really is a lovely part of the world.
Get everything you like about this show, plus much more, whenever you like at escapewithet.com. The online store has a fantastic range of fishing apparel, Mako sunglasses and adventure DVDs. The online magazine is packed with stories and photos, plus videos to view anytime. And you could even be on screen yourself as a winner of our Catch of the Week online competition. It's all free to members and membership is free at escapewithet.com. Check out leisuresales.com.au, the only website dedicated to buying and selling all your leisure items, from four-wheel drives and camper trailers to boats, motorbikes, quads and everything else outdoors. leisuresales.com.au. Just offshore from Keppel Bay Marina, I'm out for a late afternoon session with local gun fisher Graham Scott. And the big full moon tides make accurate positioning all the more important. We're after a local baitfish called steelback. We're working the edges of the channels in the murkier water, where the hummingbird sounder really comes into its own.
Oh, there's the steelback bit. And the thing with steelies, when they hit, you can't strike, you just keep winding because they belt and belt and belt and then fall off and belt it again, and you just sort of, I don't know, like barracuda or something. Yeah, said he.
There's a few fish swirling.
Now I can't get a hit. The only problem with prospecting for those is you can't get much distance in the cast, but try it. And then I'll probably put on a 4-inch plastic or one of those flashes. The flashes sink because you sort of get those big rocks at about 1 metre or 1.5 metres deep. So
yeah, I'll just keep it up in the top.
Keep it up. Try that for first spot. Minn Kota to the rescue. I'll have a couple of goes with my stick shad and then I'll go to that flasher, because you always go to the lure that has worked for you the most, doesn't it? I'm sure there's 100 lures work
every time,
but it's the one that you've had success with that you use.
It's got a little squidgy jig head here. I'm just going to attach him just with a little loop knot. A loop knot's easy, just put a loop in your main line, feed it through, go round about 6 times and then feed it back through the hole again. It pulls up nice and tight. That creates a little loop in the line, so it almost works like a swivel, gives it plenty of flexibility to be able to move naturally. Ribbon fish. Oh,
yeah, there you go. There you go. You got him.
Are they long and skinny?
Long and skinny, like a hairtail.
Yeah, right. Oh,
that's the end of that one. I think it'll be a steelback. No, it's a ribbon fish that's actually hooked up.
Oh, very good. Wow, what a mackerel bait.
Mackerel bait.
Now that is a magic looking fish, ribbon fish. And as you can see, look at those teeth. A vicious little predator, this one. We're actually after blue salmon, but these guys are getting in the road, aren't they?
Good bait for the big fish.
That'd be good. The pelicans there must be some bait there.
Yeah.
And what about this Minn Kota? Absolutely amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think I'd bother taking an anchor with me shortly. I've had this boat 12 months. I've had the Minn Kota on since I bought it, and I don't think I've ever put the anchor out when I've been fishing.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it?
Even reef fishing on pinnacles, I'll just go to the pinnacle, set up with the sounder.
Yeah, put the spot lock on.
Spot lock on, and that's it, you stay there. It's unbelievable.
No, I absolutely love them. I can't imagine fishing actually in a small boat these days without one.
This has just changed my fishing like braid line did 10 years ago. You just never go back. Couldn't imagine fishing without it.
No.
If my battery was flat, I think I wouldn't bother putting the boat in the water.
But it's true, isn't it?
Oh, it'd
be great to get
Hey, there we go.
Oh, look at that. Wow, they're a pretty fish. The beauty thing on the boat here, we've got a lovely big hummingbird 1198C side scan. It shoots out either side of the boat so we can actually see loads of boulders each side and also pick up the fish, of course. And what we're looking for here is a little bit of discoloration in the water, because that's where the blue salmon like to ambush, right on that edge where the clean water meets the dirty water.
That's a salmon.
Yeah, that's a salmon.
It could be a turtle. If we see a flipper break the surface, you know we're in trouble.
No worries.
There we go. It is a salmon, it's a big fella. That's why I picked him for a turtle. He's going harder than my average. That's all the boat. They wear you through too on the trace and all those other things I don't even want to contemplate at this stage.
No. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful
fish.
fish.
He's a cracker.
That's a nice salmon.
He's a ripper. That's a beautiful blue salmon. Well, there we go, a beautiful blue salmon. You can see that blue coloration across the top. Incredibly powerful fish, but they live up in the mud. And they've got these feelers, a bit more like a catfish. They're obviously part of their sensory organs. Beautiful sport fish, very powerful, and best of all, good eating. Oh, got him. Catch of the day. Looking for what you need to make your escape? Look at leisuresales.com.au the only website dedicated to buying and selling all your leisure items. From a boat to a beach brolly, buy and sell at leisuresales.com.au. Well, there's no way I'd be fishing out here in this swell without taking seasick tablets. Now, I've tried them all. Some days they work, some days they don't. So, in the end, I got that frustrated, I went to a compound pharmacy and we made up a batch ourselves. Now, these tablets are absolutely amazing. I swear by them, and I spend 100 days on the water every year, and there's no way in the world I'll be able to stand out here without taking them. The magic number is 1300 seasick. Now, they work for me, I'm sure they'll work for you too. Give them a try. You can get all these beautiful Shimano combos at your local Anaconda store. And while you're there, check out the ET range of gear. Well, this week I've got a bunch of kids I'm taking fishing. We're fishing around the Keppel Islands up in Queensland, and it's going to be a load of fun. Now, with a whole big pile of kids, we need lots of soft plastic lures. So we'll pick out a few and have a closer look. Next, I need a selection of Berkeley and Atomic jig heads to match the plastics. Perfect for the job. And wow, they've got so many different brands of braid here, and they're all top quality. We'll go for the light stuff. I'll grab a 4-pound there. We might check out a tackle box for this all to fit in, and I can tell you now, Anaconda have a huge range of tackle boxes. And here in store, well, there's tackle boxes galore. One of my favourite brands is Plano. Nice big compartment up on the top. Perfect. Now I've got to fill up the rest. Well, when you're looking to go fishing with kids, you need a nice light combination. Now this one here is perfect. It's one of the Ripper series, a beautiful little Shimano combo. The quality of Shimano rods and reels is at the highest level. 2500 FD Shimano reel, it's a little Sienna, and this is a lightweight 3 to 6 kilo rod. Now that means it's got a soft tip, so when you hook up to those solid fish like a nice big flathead or a brim, it's really going to work that fish over. And with a good drag system on the little Sienna, it'll be a great combination. Well, I've got my rod and reel and a box of tackle. Time to go fishing with the kids. G'day, g'day. G'day, mate. How are you? How you going? I'm well, thank you. At Keppel Bay, I'm ready to meet up with the 3 young Sweeney brothers. Hi kids, how's it going? It's Lockie. Lockie, good to meet you. Kel. Kel, good to see you, Kel. Macaulay. Macaulay. Together with local lass Bridie, we're joining a big crew of fishers, young and old, aboard the Big Cat Keppeluna. Our first port of call will be a secluded bay on Great Keppel Island. And on the short hop across, we discover we're not the biggest crowd aboard a boat today. The kids and I will go ashore to fish along this beautiful beach. And it's women and children first. A couple of nice little Shimano sticks, and I reckon the kids are going okay. They're catching a few bills.
They got 2 little flathead before.
2 flathead?
There's a little school of trevally chasing bait up in the creek itself, so we'll go up there and we'll take the kids up there.
And you never know what you'll find in a creek. That's the way to fish. Catching any?
3 flatheads.
3. Oh, awesome. Well done. Now it's our turn to hook something. Bring him in, Lockie. Looks like a little trevally. Beautiful. You got him right under the chin. Good stuff. Very soft here. Just slide that. You hold the rod, mate. Good boy. He's only a little fella, but he took a liking to your lure. Gosh, look at that. Well, do you want to let him go? Just hold him nice and gently. That's it. Just watch those spines down there. Yeah. All right, just put him down nice and gently. Oh, look at that. Give us 5, Lockie. That's awesome, mate. Lockie. He's got the Broncos jumper on. Lockie after Darren Lockyer. Who else? Not a bad little footy player as well. A little cod. Look at that big bucket mouth.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, just caught that little cod.
Straight out here on the rocks there.
Yep, you can also see what he's had for lunch. He spat that crab straight out. And it's not just lunchtime for cod. After stopping for a great meal at the Great Keppel Island Hideaway Bar and Bistro, we're back aboard our luxurious fishing platform for a session on the island's inshore rocks and reefs. But it's a quick move out to deeper water that gets the action going. Oh yeah, here we go.
What one?
Ah.
Oh, he's one of the little emperors, yeah, the spot on him.
Chuck him in.
Yeah, fish are great.
Oh yes, well done.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
No one's volunteering to grab that, are they, mate?
They don't blow up like the others.
Yes, they do.
Oh, do they? They're not fun to hook. Here he comes, right up the surface. Stay up.
Should be pretty much on the bottom there, and we'll drift out a bit.
Here we go. Beautiful, well done. The kids are only catching tiddlers, but that isn't getting in the way of their enjoyment of the day.
There'll be plenty of those here.
Plenty of those, yep. As long as the fish keep coming and their dads keep helping, they're keen to keep on fishing. Gosh, one after the next.
Grinner, yeah. Yeah, yeah, we've drifted over the sand, yeah.
This much clean air and sunshine just has to be healthier than being hunched over a computer screen at home. Well, it's been a great day fishing with the kids. They've all caught at least 1 or 2 fish, which is really cool. Just beautiful day out here. Absolutely awesome, and I think all the kids have had a great time. Make sure you get into your local Anaconda store. They've got loads of fishing gear, especially for the kids. Lots of really cool rods and reels, loads of tackle, and something for everyone, so the kids have a great day out on the water. Hey kids, how would you like a fishing tinny all of your own? Well, here's one you could win for free. This beaut little Quintrex 370 Explorer, complete with an 8 horsepower Vortex motor and Quintrex trailer. It's valued at $6,000 and it could be all yours when you enter the Escape with ET Quinny Kids Tinny competition. For full entry details, go to quintrex.com.au and you could be zipping around in your own Quintrex 370 Explorer. Well, today's target species is the mighty bream. Now, bream can be caught in so many different ways, from lures right through to baits and even live baits. Today, I'm going to rig up one of these beautiful little Shimano Ripper combos. It matches up with a beaut little Sienna 2500, and this is a perfect outfit for estuary fishing and for what I'm going to do today, catch a couple of bream. I've got some 3-pound line on here. I'm going to match it up with some 6-pound fluorocarbon, a trace of about 2 to 3 metres long, quite a long trace. But I'm going to be using a sinker, holding that back and feeding it with the outgoing current. The current's only just starting to move, the tide's only just turned. We've got a wind just curling around the corner here. I've already flicked out one bait just to see how we're going. Nothing's happened as yet, but I'm going to rig this one up and get it out here, and I'll start a burley trail with some pilchards as well. They love the pilchards, the bream. And hopefully get the bream feeding right up this line. Now I'm going to attach the 3-pound Power Pro braid onto this fluorocarbon 6-pound. I've attached a little sinker to a swivel all the way out to a sharp little Gamakatsu hook. And there we have our rig, very simple, all on 6-pound line. Beautiful little Sienna Ripper combo, and these Shimano combos can be picked up at your local Anaconda store. The old Yabbies, this one here's got the big nipper. Where you normally cast a rig like this out, I'm actually just going to hold the sinker, put the bail arm over so I've got free spool, throw the Yabby over and just feed him out. And you can see him just sort of working into that current. We'll get about 30 foot of line down. Should be perfect. Set the drag. And what happens there, if you think of my elbow as the sinker goes down and the line just sways up and down with the current and moves side to side like this. And that's what it'll be doing down there with this little push of current behind it. And any fish that likes a moving bait like bream and whiting and flathead will see that little bait and come screaming in and grab hold of it. And then all you'll see, you won't see the big roaring run, you'll just see the line dip over as the fishing line takes up the slack and you'll be on. Woohoo! Not too bad at all. Slow up, mate, we don't want you over in the rocks. Tighten him up a little. You can see him just those head shakes, boom, boom, boom. Beautiful. Here we go. Gorgeous bream. And that's just one technique you can use. There we go. Woohoo! Now that's a nice fish. Not a bad start. They got plenty of spines on them. Yep, another bream. He's gone out to the side. Oh yeah, nice. There we go, now we can feel the weight. You see that he didn't just roar off with the line, he's actually moved forward of the boat almost. Oh, nice fish. Oh, there we go. And that's how easy it is to go bream fishing. Make sure you got the right gear, the little combos from Anaconda, absolutely perfect. And talking about little rigs, this one we're standing on right here is an absolute awesome fishing machine. We love our E-Tex, that's a little 40 horsepower Evinrude. Incredibly quiet, great on fuel. 300 hours before you have to have that first service, which is just incredible, means more time spent on the water for you. But it's a beautiful little rig. I love the Quintrex Renegades. These are just absolutely selling like hotcakes. This one's only $420, but it's so wide, real good beam, loads of storage, live well at the front, live well at the back. Got all the compartments, battery boxes for your Century batteries. Really well set out and well thought about boat. A perfect little combo. And to match all that, a beautiful little bream.